Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Tuesday evening's entertainment. It is, of course, our Vecna Eve of Ruin campaign, episode 16. And without further ado, let us get right into things. Let us unmute the masses, and we can do a little recap and get into the action. Let's find out what random stuff they're blethering about today.
I feel like I've heard this story before, or of this story before.
But
It sounds familiar.
But yes, in a non-stranded at sea situation where you have the choice, you want one of each, because that way you get the best cuts from each, and whatever is left can make a ground blend.
Yum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You get bacon off the fat guy. You get some decent roasts off of the fitter person. And then whatever's left, you can turn into a ground.
You're talking about cannibalism if you were stuck on a desert island? Is that what's happening?
On a boat in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, in the ocean.
Okay.
Big difference.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, right. Okay. Fucking the best type of companions to have if you get stuck.
I'm talking about just straight in general.
Okay.
Okay, so the consensus is I have plenty of fat to last longer than other people. So
you would last longer, but unfortunately you're gonna notice the calorie deficit a lot faster too.
I would be a miserable fuck. You all might just want to off me, honestly.
There you go, chat. That is the random shit from today, and it wasn't even Brad this time.
It's not always me, damn it.
Yep.
This time it was Johnny's fault.
It was Johnny's fault?
I just
it actually was. Johnny was talking about a book that he's watching, and he put us in the hypothetical of
Did you just say a book that he was watching?
Well, I don't care what you say or where you are in the world. Eat my entire.
It wasn't just me. Sass is putting it in chat. Don't just give me.
Zang.
Johnny was talking about a book and gave us the hypothetical.
Okay, no, that's fair.
And we were
like,
all
this dude's
like, you eat this person.
Yeah,
Yes.
like the dude's already dead, and you've been starving for like the last 30 days. Like, how fast? And you're in the middle of the ocean, no fucking cover. Like, this is 1600s, right? So like, you're getting beat to death by the sun. Salt water's it's a mess, and they're all just like sitting there like I'm just wondering who the first person to be. So hear me out, right? Like, I'm hungry. This dude's gone. Like, let's eat it. Like, I'm doing that right away. Like, making sure he's dead.
That's missing there. 1600s.
I think so. Anyways,
I think in the 1600s I
At
would
that
have.
point, absolutely. At that point, there is no question, and if there is, you're a liar. Because cannibalism was actually very common during that time period, and actually, depending on your social status, encouraged.
1820. My bad. A little bit.
No,
but still.
doesn't matter. That's going into, I think, Edwardian, Victorian, maybe. And at that point, still in the upper class, especially, cannibalism was not only
like
common, but it was pretty encouraged. In fact, there were mummy unwrapping parties where they would be brought from Egypt, from the excavations, and literally unwrapped as like a party favor, and people would admire, and in some cases, straight up just have bits of this thousands of year old mummy.
And jerky.
Yum.
Yep.
Well, these guys are Nantucketers, which apparently means like they're whatever the religion that is super pacifist, except to animals, apparently. So there was that factor in it as well. I can't remember what their fucking religion was, but they keep bringing it up, like, oh, yeah, these guys are pacifists. And it's like, I don't know, man. Like, they seem to be eating each other and stuff like that. So like, they're going wild. But it's a good book so far.
For the record, my answer was no, but desperation brain might do funny things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
taking in the historical context, there is no.
Yeah, what part of the world are they being?
They're in the Pacific somewhere right now. They're trying to get South America. Because here's the thing. They don't want to go to two closer islands because they've heard rumors of cannibalism there. So it's like, guys.
Hey, Chad,
Oh, the irony.
Yeah.
Beings are very weird creatures.
Yeah, but also they're basing it on like they're looking at a book. They don't have any instruments. They just have to like look at the sun and guess. So really, it's just anybody's fucking good luck, guys.
Do they have any tools at all?
They have 2 compasses. They have 2 books of the most modern. Like here's the nearest trade winds. Here's the islands. Yada yada, and then like a sextant or something. But they're on really small whaling boats that apparently also have sails. But yeah, they have no fucking clue where they're at. Is what I'm trying to get at.
So
and,
no hooks.
They do, but where they're at is a notoriously dead zone because of how the weather is. The water on top is very warm, but then it's just a sudden drop. So the phytoplankton, whatever those little things are, that basically all the bigger stuff can eat and everything, doesn't spawn there. Yeah, it's like they had a couple of flying fish jump up, and basically they went ravenous and ate them raw, bones and all. But yeah, anyway, it's a good book.
I was just going to say, my offering would be, whilst I personally would be reluctant, I'd be more inclined to use them as bait, if that was an option.
Yeah, because they definitely got some hooks. But again, at this point, they are so weak. They had a shark ram into their ship. Like it's like, hey, what's this? What's this? And like they're all hanging their harpoons over and like trying to stab it, and they can't even pierce the thing's skin. So like, I don't even think they could fish. Like, I don't think they'd be able to bring a fish in.
Interesting.
And they had what are those fat things? Not I think not quite manatees, but they were basically, the way the book says, like they were playing around thinking it was a good time while these guys are trying to like poke into it to kill it, and it's just not happening. So it's just like someone's trolling you, man. That you've got fucked. They just arrived at an island though, so maybe they'll be all right. Anyways.
All right. Yeah, hi. Hi, guys. Fucking random shit.
Honestly, chemistry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I should have said who you eating out of this group right here. When that hypothetical said, then we start making some decisions. That's what I should have said.
Cassie out slim pickings.
Not Zang.
Not me.
Tinted.
Yeah.
Tinted.
That's fair. Hey, you don't want to be eating any of that diabetic meat. It's not good for you.
Hang on. Bloody. Holy shit.
Fuck's sake, Sass.
What?
Your session title. Appreciate it. You did watch the VOD this time.
Comments about my last one. So
You did. All right. So at the start of last session, you were just leaving the village, and you basically noticed that you were being followed, essentially keeping the distance, but 2 separate groups now were tracking you. You made your way towards the massive colossi. I'm still not sure. Colossi, I think. That seems to be partially fused with the land around it. So much so that you can pretty much just see like the torso and the side profile of it. You also note that there is a layer of dust and debris settled on the like the bubble around it that shows you that the barrier that you were informed of is still very much active. Dispelling probably wasn't an idea. It's too strong. And you also need to target the source of the shield, not the shield itself, I think, as the rules are written. Anyway, you look for a way in. And you do... sorry, you did try casting the Dispel. It didn't work, but you did also feel a surge in the magic, hinting to what would later happen. You managed to find a way in. There was some thickwood leaking out of it. That's right, thickwood.
It will forever be.
That's a throwback. It's like, goddamn.
It is inescapable.
Yep.
You started it.
I know.
No, I think Johnny.
Oh wait, really? It's not my
fault? It was in my game, but I don't know who fucking started it.
If it's in your game, credit goes to you.
I agree with that. Fuck's sake, Johnny.
Okay. All right. I accept these rules.
Yeah.
Blame, however, can be pressed to any other game. I don't care.
Unfortunately, when you are in charge, you get to
That's right.
apportion the blame. Yeah, shit rolls downhill, unfortunately. Oh, okay. You back? Okay, cool. You saw in your reflections in this silver thickwood a very twisted, aggressive, angry version of yourself reflected back. You also collected samples of it. I believe KL got some, and I'm pretty sure Azira got some. Mishan, you took some too?
I got the powder.
Yeah, I was going to say
they
it
were
was
like, well, we're getting a bunch of the liquid, so we can just turn it into powder.
You managed to figure out that this was essentially the liquid that the grey matter engine uses to control the colossi, also gain sensory information through it. So, excuse me. Azira didn't hear the voice about that. That was KL hearing the voice of his new friend saying, yes, okay, fine. God, I'm getting sassed in fucking bold font as I'm speaking. Like, honestly, okay. Let me just
that he was referring to L.
I can sass you right back. The liquid was acquired, and the voice basically was like, "Hey, you should see what happens when you eat it. Try it, ingest it." I believe Azira did. Took some damage, couldn't speak, but had they not already got the ability to telepathically speak to you, would have gained said ability for a little while. You went into the cave and found an area that had a fine coating of this white powder and several fresh-looking corpses littering the area. The corpses, after some investigation, despite looking fresh, have been dead for some time. Siren in origin, which in this place is one of the major powers that were involved in the big war, and the liquid or the powder that's upon their body seemingly has preserved them. Mishan gathered some of the powder, and I think Kale was like, yeah, there might be magic here, but I'm kind of reluctant, given that you power surge, to be casting any investigatory magic spells. And Michelle was like, bet, and just did it anyway. Essentially was how that went. Magic surge, and then right, like, yeah. While magic surge happened, and you got an extra action for the next minute, which came in quite useful. You did notice that there were 2 swords and 2 sets of armor in particular that glowed. And Caesar was like, oh, I'll help, I'll pick that up as soon as you do. The animated armor attacked, the animated swords attacked, and there was a bit of back and forth. You noted that the armor and the weapons were kind of almost infused with this powder as well, and that it had some extra damage ramifications associated with it. Indeed, just a typical Tuesday. There's a skip. So you carried on investigating the tunnels a little bit, and you were following the trail of the thickwood. The thickwood basically goes up along a tunnel, but you also, as you were about to traverse upper floor, I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but one of you noticed that there was kind of like a rhythmic noise coming from further down the tunnels on this floor. You went to investigate. I think Azira was invisible, so they did it. And you found a warforged. Okay, I just missed it. Never mind. you found a Warforged slumped, and calling Sass out, and she's been very thorough. I'm sorry, Sass. Okay.
Okay, you're forgiven. Read the notes in order, please.
Yeah. I just scrolled down and skipped half a page. Don't mind me. You basically found that there was a Warforged, essentially unconscious, and the tapping turned out to be kind of a spasm in the arm. And nearby, you could hear talking. It was a group of Warforged, essentially talking about their boss wanting to turn this place into a base, and talking about you guys, essentially saying if you come this way, they'll jump you. Sis was like, you want to jump us? Bet. You can't be jumped if you do the jumping. Or words to that effect. And Kale was like, yeah, burn them, viscerate them, etc.
Burn for your transgressions.
You did notice that one of them had the word glaive etched into the base plate around their neck, and essentially you triggered a trap, fight ensued, damage was done, but you managed to kill them. I think that they hurt you pretty bad as well, though. Like, some of you were pretty roughed up.
Yeah, the magic surge was like, hey, let's have increased piercing damage. By the way, these guys do piercing damage. And it's like, cool. Oh, no, slashing or piercing, their choice. Cool. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I got fucked up. I think I got healed 2 or 3 times, above half, just to immediately get knocked back down to like 15.
You had pocket healer casts for like most of the
I
session,
basically
right?
just used cast to heal me. Yep.
It was like, yep.
And a couple Toll the Deads, I think.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you did also use like big heals and still got knocked back down to bloodied at one point. There was definitely a 70-point heal that went out, and I was like, oh well, there's all my damage gone. And then they still hurt you, so not to be God damn.
I don't remember if I used heal or not. I think I just used her level 3s. Maybe I used one of the big boys. I'm not sure.
I have a level 1 and 2 level 2s gone.
Maybe I didn't even use
and
level 3.
And a level 3, which I think I used for a guiding bolt. So.
Oh yeah, that fantastic. Yeah, I do recall that. Yep.
That shitty guiding bolt.
Yup.
I'm sure a heal was cast.
I don't think so.
No, I mean, maybe through the rod, but I don't think it was through...
No rod usage, unfortunately.
All right.
I did bring it up. I was like, she's got heal now too, by the way.
Oh,
so now we have 2 people that can do,
Yeah, okay.
No, the big spell that went out is I burned my first, level 7.
Yeah. Yes. It was really cool, but a lot of saves, unfortunately.
Okay, so we're pretty much in the aftermath of the fight. I'm going to move us back over to gameplay scene now. Also, just a quick note, we are down a player tonight, so we'll just assume that one of you is happy to pick up the sheet and run with it. I'll let you squabble about that, that's fine. But yes, you're in the tunnels. You've just defeated at least one of the groups that were following you, I will say. You did also find there was off on the tunnel, there was like a large door that you found, but you didn't go through. Thank you. But it's up to you guys what you want to do now.
I need to give Caesar some healing.
Yes, I need healing. I think the rogue.
I will cure wounds at level. Oh, this might suck. Caesar, follow me over here.
Do you want me to heal?
Are you just mending? Is that what's happening there?
Yep.
Das, do you want me to heal?
If you would like to, sure.
Rather than using your
go
spell
ahead.
slots, I could just use
The rod.
my steady rod.
Caesar again.
Do. I tap him on the shoulder with the rod. You've been
I'll
robbed.
help. I got you, Kyle. I can help.
And that should bring up max.
Just heal up. It's fine.
I am going to play out my disadvantages. Thank you very much.
Fine. Okay.
Self-imposed disadvantages.
Yes.
Every character. Every character.
Yes. Okay, so what do you want to do now that you're maybe feeling a little bit healthier? Azira, for what it's worth, is also a little bit low. 41 out of 94 health for them. If I was to put numbers on it.
I'll just drag Azira and give her a heal instead. Save some uses on the rod.
Are you gonna cast heal on them?
Not heal, cure wounds.
Okay.
But I will drag
Not
her
by me.
way to do it. Actually,
What level is it?
it did not. It was level 4. Hang on. It doesn't upcast when I hit upcast. So it needs another 2, 4, 6.
$60. Jesus.
I'll be right back.
54.
I think she stopped.
Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it.
And a d20.
Yes, please.
Go boom.
Upgrade.
Close though, right? Only 2 away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have cast it at level 5.
Yeah.
Overhealed.
Yep.
You did overheal by 1.
I did.
Oh.
Oh,
nice.
nice. Technically, that would be an extra 2, 3 health, but oh, and I can heal myself. I don't think I could do any damage though. I think I'm good. Did I take some damage?
You may have taken some damage going through one of the traps.
Because my token and my sheet are 2 different, even though they're usually synced up.
I only adjust the token, so if whatever the token is, that would be correct.
Then I also get healing when I heal someone. I didn't remember how to do that and how much I get. Features and traits.
Did we check?
Hey,
Did we check down here? I don't even remember.
Which
Heal
way, sorry?
you.
Down below? No, Zero couldn't get down
So
there, right?
Zero
'Cause
couldn't get down there.
+4 is
They
6.
did
We'll get
explore
6.
back this way and then down, and that's around the door, but they were basically not able to get past them. They did suggest that they might be able to get past, but you were like, nah, fuck it, we'll just go kill them. And that was pretty much where that went. I mean, which largely was accurate, right? For what happened.
There was no way all of us were getting through there. So, like, and the further Zero got away, the more likely she could either run or get killed on her own. So,
also,
Kyle, where are we going? Which way you want to go?
Fair
Your
warning,
rodeo.
because it is a bit earlier today, I still have people in the background. So if you hear noises and stuff, apologies. But house
We
is
know this
active.
goes back to the beginning, but we haven't explored that or down here.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you haven't gone down on either of the passages yet.
And there's a line of God's blood, like right here.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Can I just check the door? Yeah, I'm with you.
I
Where's
probably
the
looked
door?
down and I'm like, oh, that's
Over
a
here?
bit of a waste.
Door.
Door's over here, I think.
And then down from where you are there, Caesar.
Oh yeah, here it is.
It is big, I will say. And when I say big, like this corridor is about 20 foot high at this point. Excellent. And the door is probably about 7 foot wide. And maybe about... Okay,
Oh my god.
Just straight up fucking opening it, Kyle? Alright, good job.
That was not me.
Okay.
I'm gonna get big and open the door. Kyle's just like, let me just. Oh, there it is. Just-
Yep. Okay. Um.
I ain't seen one of those in a minute.
Yep.
I don't know if Brad is muted or just being cheeky.
Why not both?
Why
I mean,
not
fair enough,
both? So you will open the door and see that there are 3 very, very large creatures beyond, in essentially a very crude, like barracks kind of environment almost. And as you open the door, I'm just gonna double check what they've got. 2 seconds. I wasn't expecting you just to fucking straight up just opening it personally, but you know, it's fine.
Well, the way you described it, I thought it was not just like an openable door, and it was just like click. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, why are they not? Is it just a? Okay, it is just that. Yeah, they appear to have very sizable but very crude weaponry, and you will roll me, actually, as you open the thing, roll me a perception check.
You got this. It can surely beat a 9. Damn.
Okay.
I am not unskilled. I just have shit luck.
You got the stone of good luck. I see it.
I'm stuck with a mental image that a person with guidance is constantly like clapping for themselves, because canonically we give high fives for guidance.
Yep.
We're just constantly walking around with a slow clap.
Before every spell, you just go, okay.
Yeah, every time.
So you open the door, and the one closest to you is visibly going to jump, and then kind of like fall on their ass and scuttle backwards, pushing their back up against the wall. Don't hurt. Don't hurt.
Okay, no hurt. Are you okay?
It's gonna kind of like, I think one of you has a torch, right, or a bright light source. I would imagine some of you are fucking blind in the dark. Otherwise, it's gonna be kind of like squinting at you, and we fine. We fine.
Who we?
He's gonna kind of like thumb either side, and there are 2 other very large, very crude, crudely garbed individuals. However, your perception will notice that there are elements of clothing sort of around their person. Like, they're too big for their own like their own clothing in itself, but like fashioned into their sort of their belt and their loincloth appears to be the remnants of a very old like soldier's uniform, Brelish soldiers in particular.
Are these part of the Eberonian Twisted, or?
That's a good shout.
Because there is warped magic here because of exhaust. Soldiers' uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your rank?
No.
Okay, so you're long gone. Well, I've got no problem with you.
You not kill?
Oh no, not unless you try to hurt me and my friends. We're here on salvage.
Oh. Don't drink the grey water. It bad.
It real bad, isn't it?
It bad.
Makes you angry, isn't it?
Hurt head. And
yeah,
make things loud.
It does, doesn't it? Been here long?
Yes?
You got a place to go once we let you out?
No, here is home.
Okay. Well,
we live here. Now.
Yeah. Whole bunch of metal people cause you problems, huh?
No.
No?
No.
I'm gonna look at Cassiel because I have no social skills or capability of reading human emotions.
You act like she does.
Uh-huh.
Girl grew up in a fucking monastery, basically. She ain't got no social skills.
I think
he wants the insight.
I think the most charismatic person you have is the most quiet.
Turns to look at the carny.
I push forward Howen.
Yeah, sure. Carney will step up. Shit. You don't care.
Oh, sorry.
She'll step up next to Kyle. Just, wait, what's going on? I missed.
Apparently they've been in here. They live here. They don't want to fight, and I think we're good.
Oh, okay. Were you just looking for vibes? Is that what?
Yeah. I don't know if they're lying or not. They have regimented uniform, but it's tattered. To be honest, I think they're part of the Twisted, so I'm good to let them hang out. I don't care.
I mean, vibe check.
Okay.
I'm bad at it, but it's fine.
You 14. You definitely don't feel any immediate hostile intent. From their actions, they seem very simple-minded, for want of a better way of phrasing it. Whatever caused them to appear as they are now certainly hasn't done them any favors in the old grey matter department.
Ha ha ha. Grey matter. Anyway, so just they seem on the up and up. They're little cracked in the middle, but I mean, for sure, they seem fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the way to the source of the gray water?
Up. We can't fit it up.
Okie doke.
Up we go.
If you guys are okay.
Oh, we good. Roll me a persuasion check. I know. It's where we're at.
See here. PP. He's gonna clap his hands real quick. Turn off Artisan's intuition. Roll. Ha!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we good. We only gonna jump you if you get stuck with the metal people. You seem okay.
Yeah, they're gone now.
Yeah. We not try to jump you.
Did you like the metal people, or were they kind of like, eh?
They no problem for us.
Friend, foe, neither.
No, they leave us alone. We leave them alone.
Neither. Got it.
What's happening?
There should be.
Big, mildly brain blasted soldiers. They're cool. They weren't with the Warforged, but they weren't necessarily against them either. It was a mutual respect of you stay on your side, I stay on mine.
Okay, I have snack.
So wait, drinking the gray water did this to them? That's what's going on?
Well, this is one outcome. There's a lot of things that can cause this.
Like what happened to us
Oh.
here.
A lot of things that can cause this? Okay.
We used
All
to
right.
be your size. Unless you're saying that over the brain link thing?
Oh no, I'm just talking out loud.
Yeah.
I forget about the brain link half the time to
It's
be
okay.
honest with you.
They were like, no, we used to be small like you.
Huh. Okay. And she drank some, so now we gotta watch her. All right, cool.
Yeah, I take no responsibility of that. I did say if you wanted, and they kind of went for it.
You encouraged her. You said it could mutate her,
I
and
do
then she drank
wonder,
it.
Kyle, what give you the idea to ingest it?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't. They went for it, and I was like, don't do it. And then they were like, oh, we can, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, if you want to, go ahead. And I just started walking away. What are you insinuating?
You did ask her if she wanted to try it.
Because she was reaching down to scoop it up. Well, actually, no. She tried to hand me the vial first. I was like, let's not.
And then you went from let's not to just drink it?
Yeah, she was the one that ran away when we were in the middle of a fight. If it was like you or anybody else, I'd be like, no, stop it. Now slap it out of your hand.
She's been very useful since then.
I agree. People learn their lesson. I don't know if you
Whatever.
want
We gotta stop this. We gotta stop this thing from leaking, then, for sure.
If I have my way, once we get up there, I can make this all go away.
I had not been able to ask this since I wasn't here last session, but is Kyle vocal about talking to himself?
I don't think he has been thus far.
Not really. I don't know how
Okay.
much the psychic link translates that, but without knowledge of how that particular ability allows you to read people's minds, it might be that we're broadcasting constantly. I don't know.
So
Psychic Link isn't a constant broadcast. It's basically sending, but within the group.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're
and your link with your companion is not on public. That's definitely a private channel.
Excellent.
You're getting DMs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Well, nice to meet these guys then, and we go up.
Yeah, I think going up's the best option.
All right.
You go up.
Go up.
We try.
You
I
walk or float.
I don't know how to float yet. Well, I do know how to float, but it takes quite a bit out of me.
Me go.
You okay?
Me no float, but can float in the leg.
Oh, so it's a whole lake up there.
The lake. Yes, there is lake. But you can float up leg.
We can try.
It make big, not feel heavy.
So it's got a repulsor field.
Yes, of course. How did we not think of this
same
before?
expression that Cassiel had just now. What?
They're gonna no field, just tunnel, but up.
Tunnel. Yeah, feels kind of tingly.
Hair stand straight.
Lateral ascendant. Okay, yeah. We could try to use that. You mind showing us?
Legs empty. No.
Yeah, okay.
Too noisy.
Yeah, tertiary reverberation does tend to cause a bit of backfeed.
No.
Thank you.
Screams. Pain. Too loud.
That wouldn't be the cogitator. You shouldn't be that high at this point. We should be somewhere around the midsection.
Oh. Toe screams.
Toe screams. That's interesting. I am very interested to see what that is. Hopefully I can make it quiet for you.
I can show you where their head starts to hurt.
I would appreciate that very much.
Basically, he's going to kind of like squeeze past you, and then at the tunnel, he's going to turn right, and then at the area where you had the battle, he's just going to keep going down. And he's going to get to a point where the tunnel kind of narrows. Like, he could fit through if he squeezes, but he's going to stop and turn around and go, point. Through there is the toe. The toe screams.
Well, thank you kindly. I'm going to see if I can't solve that problem for you.
And then the
Move
leg.
out of the way. Let them squeeze through.
The leg is floaty.
The leg is floaty, yeah.
And screamy.
We like floaty.
Floaty make belly feel like bubble. Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
And he'll basically back off.
I do apologize in my head the whole time. I'm going, "There you go!"
Hit me, chunk. Yeah.
What's he mean, toe scream?
I don't speak their language.
Okay, so as you get around that corner there, KL and Caesar, drop me a perception check, please.
We got this, bro.
This would have been a higher DC, but you've kind of been somewhat forewarned. So
I am rolling like shit today.
Caesar, you notice that in this tunnel. So first of all, think of it like Mercury. About here, where all these rock fall, clearly these rocks are.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Obviously, right.
I was like, "Is they mushrooms? What are we walking into?"
In amongst the mushrooms, there are mushrooms either side.
Okay.
In amongst the rocks, but the material of this wall, where it kind of becomes a bit straighter, less curvy, that matches the material of the colossi, like that metal look. So essentially, if this length that you were in was the foot, this would be the toes, right between these rocks. And you do notice that there are some well, yeah, there's two. Roll me a history check there, or a nature check.
Damn, man. All right. 17.
So you recognize that in amongst these small fungal patches, that at least two of these mushrooms are they have, rather than having like a standard kind of mushroom cap, the majority is I'm trying to think of a descriptive way, but like the cap itself is like hollow, and it has kind of like a lattice cap as opposed to a solid cap. If you've ever seen anything kind of being, you see those 3D pens, like you can draw like the 3D printing and you kind of make like a construct with it, a framework essentially, right?
Yeah.
So imagine mushrooms that have that kind of stylized cap that's hollow as opposed to a solid cap. Like think or a wireframe cap, if you want to put it a different way. Those are shrieking mushrooms essentially.
I love it when you talk 3D printing.
Yeah, I will put a hand on Kyle's shoulder and stop him, and then point. Funky mushrooms, and I think your Colossus starts over there, or the toe starts over there.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, we can just set off the shrieking mushrooms at distance. Pulls out gun.
So, do they do what I think they're gonna do? They just scream? That's the noise that he was. Okay, I see. He didn't like that noise. Should we back up, or?
Well, I'm not a rogue. I don't know traps. I know locks because locks are almost clockwork mechanisms. In my case, with traps, normally if you shoot it until it stops going off, then that normally solves the problem. But of course, also, this could be advanced warning system. 1 second.
Here,
How far can I do an investigation on these objects?
Caesar, you don't want to get within. Maybe you don't want to get any closer than you are to them. It might set them off.
Yeah, this is the distance. Any further, any closer, and they ding, 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 scream, whatever the heck they do.
Is it just screaming? Is it that much of a problem?
It is very loud shrieking, but yeah, it doesn't.
You ever had your ears bleed before, Cassio?
Well, yes.
Okay.
We both dealt with the mind flayers, so.
Yep.
Nope, I don't want to know. Any story about a mind flayer, I don't want to know.
One ate my brain, literally.
Try to. They kind of cracked the skull a little bit.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I blacked out there for a second.
They consumed me. All right, set them on fire then.
All right.
After I did a 3P fucking critical strike, though. Go ahead and blast these. Let's see what happens.
Kyle's gonna get a good distance and aim and shoot.
Okay.
I don't know that this thing has the capability of dodging, but sometimes Aperon is kind of strange. Where is my gun?
Eldritch Blast.
It's in your gun safe under Regulations Article 42.
Yep. We're gonna start with the Eldritch Blast, and we'll move on to the special ammunition afterwards. So, hey, one to the War Mage. Yep. Hiya!
Woof.
Damn! Bing tang ting ting bing bing ting ting bing ting 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 bing.
Okay.
Whoops.
You fire off.
My leg!
You fire off your Eldritch Blast, and the bullet lands right next to one of the Shriekers, and immediately it begins to emit an ear-piercing shriek, like a wail of a banshee. This shriek echoes down the tunnels around you, not quite vibrating the walls, but quite literally, like if anything is within 300 feet of your current location, it is aware of this noise.
Isn't your gun triple cartridge at the moment?
It is, but it gets a reaction.
Yep. Well, it's screaming. Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
That is loud.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll hit it. Its AC is 5. Okay. You put a hole in this Shrieker, and unfortunately, it's going to need more than 8. It begins to emit something of a whistle as it's shrieking. Yup. You kidding me?
That's rough.
That's very rough.
I
Someone
miss
else want to
having
blast this?
Fireball.
I'm moving out of the way. Someone else want to help him? Help him out.
What? I missed the first shot. What the fuck?
I can look over and sacred flame them. So
These gun contraptions seem very unreliable.
Michelle
Hit
steps
or miss?
over and just, dude, it's totally fine. These things happen. Trajectories are weird.
I assume they don't move. So
Yeah.
oh, that's not great either.
So 10's enough to kill that
Yo!
one. What's the firebolt do? You crit firebolt?
Let's find out, shall we? 22.
Okay, that kills it in one shot. Yep. They only had 13 HP, and I was like, fucking hell, an 8 and a 3.
Eldritch Blast, man. Jesus. It is so like, okay, awesome, or oh, cool.
It's fine. These things happen. Trajectories are always funky, especially in tight.
Yeah.
They do look a little bouncy too.
Yeah.
The shrieking will stop, but you will still hear it kind of echoing in the tunnels around you.
Naturally.
But yeah, essentially, aside from this narrow passage, you have a 10-foot tall, essentially, toe section of the foot here has collapsed. You do notice the mushrooms and things there. However, at the end of the chamber, motes of dust and debris float in what is essentially a cylinder of glowing green light that stretches from floor to ceiling. This light continues upwards.
All right. We got some of these back at the tower at the Aether Forge. Yeet!
Okay. You jump in and
Yep.
you float.
He starts swimming poorly, trying to get up.
Okay. You
I
swim up
remember last time I was in a pool like this.
You swim up from the foot. Now it keeps going. Basically, this tunnel keeps going. I love the way that you completely forgot about the Warforge that was unconscious. By the way, you could worry about it on the way out, I suppose.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, nah, let's just keep going.
You begin to float up now. To get up to the top of this part, you're looking at about 130 foot of floating. So you basically will continue floating. Let me just grab the last two of you. Assume Howwin's jumping in with Azira. Howwin. Howwin. Is my Discord died?
Yes.
Okay. That was...
Sorry, I ran to the fridge to get some. I heard him.
I was like, what the fuck am I muted? What's going on? Basically, you will float 130 feet up the essentially the leg of the colossi. Then you will essentially be at the hip section of the of this titan. And essentially you can see on the other side there is another 20-foot cylinder of green glowy light, essentially similar to the light that you're in currently, and you will just kind of like bob or float at the level with this tunnel that leads off of this area. The chamber itself is about 30 foot long and connects the two legs here. What you do notice at the rear of the north of this chamber, there is a smaller sort of cylinder, which you can recognize as glowing green energy, but just a bit smaller than the one that you're in at the moment. And you can see that there is a weapon rack on the southern wall.
Alright, this should put us about the Grundle. Alright, I'm not sure which one goes all the way up, but I'm going to assume it's the forward.
So the legs on either side basically go down to the feet. They don't. The ceilings are essentially this is you at the top of the two larger ones. The smaller circle at the back, or the spine, if you will, seems to go up.
Yeah, it's just like Kyle is going to have the mental attitude that he doesn't remember the position of the other leg, and he doesn't know if, like, you go up one leg, go up the other leg, there's a hole in the foot, so you got to go over into the spine, that kind of thing. What's the weapon rack?
The weapon rack contains 2 halberds and a hand crossbow with a case of 20 bolts.
At the point. Feel free to take. Wait for me to explode.
Okay.
Okay, 2 seconds. Let me just double check here.
Not a problem. As I step into the rail cannon. Time to shoot a hole into Mars.
If you shoot a hole into Mars, I'm going next.
Yeah.
He flies pretty good for a brick.
So yeah, the thing you can float up about another 20 foot up the spinal column into an area. As you're sort of floating up, you kind of feel this. It's an odd sensation because the liquid isn't wet, but you do see globules of that silvery liquid kind of floating, suspended in the spinal area. We'll move you up to this section, and you can kind of see that part of the grey fluid is kind of leaking into this area from above. Above you, however, appears to be blocked off. There is a mass of rubble that stops you floating any higher than you currently are. In the area beyond, you can't see that there's a small chamber, not too dissimilar to the sort of the size of the hip section. However, there are 2 passageways that lead off to the east and 1 larger passageway that leads off to the west. This seems to be where the silvery liquid is kind of like running off to, sort of down to the west.
We advise caution to the group of the psychic link.
Okay.
And immediately it's like, hey, you need to be careful about the silvery liquid because the spinal fluid is... Oh, shit! That's a ghost!
Fucking hell. You do notice, it clearly visible in this chamber is... let me describe exactly what you see because it's quite obvious by the way the map is. So, there is a permeation of silence that fills this... 2 seconds, guys. You going to bed?
Yes.
Okay, give me a kiss. I love you.
A Nilo say.
Sass says good night.
Good night.
She says good night. She's very cute, right? Sorry. Yeah, essentially the chamber beyond this central corridor that you're currently in to the east, you see that the walls are lined with wooden bunks draped in green and purple quilts. There are motes of dust that drift with a peculiar languidness in the chamber beyond. And as I said, it is silent in there. You do notice that there is a woman sleeping on one of these beds. And indeed, she does appear to be somewhat ethereal.
I'll be happy to update the group, chat with this information psychically.
Some of us are heading our way up there.
So who else is
We're on our
following
way.
up in the spine? Sorry. Okay.
It should be noted that as smart as Kyle is, he whispers over the psychic link. There's a ghost up here. She's sleeping in one of the beds. Fuck.
I think ghosts sleep.
Tell that to her.
You coming up, Halwyn?
I think
Don't worry. Cass is like
coming
an
up.
undead expert, so
Getting out of the way.
Okay,
For
that
other
should be
people.
everyone.
the thing to think about is that ghosts might not necessarily know ghosts. They might still think they're alive and be going through the usual routine.
Granddad.
denial. Yeah.
Can I
No.
tell what kind of spirit this is? If it's any kind of spirit?
Sure, but you step into the room. Can I get a con save, please?
Ah,
Cassia?
great.
Yay.
It's fine. This is fine.
I did warn them.
Yes, but expecting
Oh,
us to listen is a
not
That
great.
one's close.
I rolled a 4.
Helen gives you +5 though.
Oh, that's true. So 18.
You step into the chamber, and you're having a bit of back and forth conversation. You let out a big yawn and just kind of like drop to the floor and begin to softly snore.
Wow.
It's one hell of a con save.
Dang, I know she was that
I
tired.
sway a little bit and then slump against the wall and fall asleep sitting up.
Oh,
I
that's impressive.
guess I'm gonna go over to Cass and see if she's alright.
You're right there.
I know, I'm just like, Cass, wake up. Cass, wake up.
You shake her and begin Cass, you'll kind of blink open, somewhat collapsed on the floor. Let out a big yawn, like, oh, you feel tired. Like, you need a good 5 nights of sleep. You never felt this lack of energy, this lethargy before. You are exhausted, not mechanically exhausted for the record, but you are drained,
understandable.
physically drained.
Everybody, welcome to Five Nights to Howland's.
So tired, Wilson.
Yeah,
Well,
probably the cerebral
is it-
fluid or the ghosts.
Does anyone else feel tired?
Not yet.
No one in
Yeah,
that
well,
hasn't stepped in that room has this.
Sorry,
I'm-
I don't know that I can.
Trying to get up to leave the room.
God.
Alright.
And we put
Or
the
Helen
angel-
can drag me out.
give the
You,
angel.
Drag her out.
Kale,
you
you,
against
you
the
don't
wall.
sleep, do you? You have.
Nope.
Okay.
I go into low power mode and I'm still actively conscious.
Okay. All right. Mishan, con save, please.
I
KL,
didn't think that was in the room.
Yeah. Oh, that's where Cass passed out. You're going to the
Mhm.
acceptance.
The shroom.
I'm
stays
watching
with
you.
me, okay?
Yep. I gotta see. I gotta see. That one's by you though. You get the
I'm
+5.
just gonna-
Oh god.
I can't tell.
all right. Unfortunately, even with the
I'm
+5,
too tired.
Mishan. Boom.
I know, I had a +9. It's gross.
I drag Mashan out.
My turn. I'm gonna walk in.
Wait.
It's just one room, guys.
All right, Caesar. If you fail this, yeah, okay, no, you're
Okay.
good. You
Big
feel
booting on through.
you kind of maybe get a little bit of a stretch and a. What's the problem?
I'm built for
You're
this.
good.
Yeah.
All right. So, indeed, essentially, imagine bunks lining the wall. On one of these bunks is this human-appearing, clearly a spirit of some kind, but they appear to be fast asleep.
So I'm going to pose this to the group. Do we want to wake up the ghost, or do we want to leave well enough alone and not stick our proverbial peckers into the fire?
Do we have
Just
questions?
imagining that. I don't know. I'm so tired right now. I'm just trying to wake up.
That's fine. Let me ask a question in response to that. Is this individual, the ghost, wearing any form of house regalia from the war?
Ooh.
This is what happens when you have an Eberonian artificer with you.
Yeah, just imagine Big Top here. He'd have no idea what was going on.
Big
We'd
Top
all
would
just be
dead.
No, he wouldn't.
Big Top would not be dead. Cassiel would not allow it.
Michonne wouldn't allow it.
Well, look at the bright side. He's still on the record. I can always bring him back at some point.
The problem would be Big Top and Michonne together.
Yeah.
Just bouncing bullshittery off each other.
Reunited and it feels so good.
The tism.
Welcome to Cirque this Macabre.
They appear to be wearing very simple robes. However, you can give me a history check.
See if my Eberonian history class has paid off. Turn off Artisan's intuition. We clap our hands. 13. I am rolling like dog shit today.
You're on me. Me too.
Confused, sleepy Jesus.
Yeah, with only a 13, I mean, she appears to be kind of a monk of some kind.
We update the group chat.
He did. Yep.
So is that a yes or a no?
I mean, worst case scenario is she was just somebody who was exploring and ended up getting in this room, took a nap, and died there. Or she could have been a member of the crew. There's an endless list of who it could be.
There isn't like a hint of a body anywhere, is there? If she died here.
Give me a second, and we're gonna take the matches underneath her. Actually, I'm just gonna shake the whole fucking room down real quick. 1 second. Eyes of minute seeing. Roll. We shake the room down.
Okay. There is underneath the blankets. There are the remains of a human, essentially, long dead. But other than that,
Suppose it was peaceful.
you don't really notice anything else.
What if you pulled the remains out here?
What I will say though is, sorry, just to be clear, is that the communication in this room would have had to have been done telepathically. Verbal communication doesn't work. I missed a note there. Sorry, that's my bad.
Okay, so Cassiel would have tried to speak out loud and then couldn't. And...
But you're all...
It's super quiet.
Yeah.
You want to bring the remains out?
1 second. Let me try something first. Mage hand, and we're gonna tap her on the shoulder.
Okay.
Because mage hand is force. Force can affect ghosts.
Yeah, you'll sort of gently shake her, and after a moment or two, her eyes will kind of blink open, and she'll kind of look over at you all.
We wave hello.
Sit up and yawn deeply. And you will hear in your mind, why are you not asleep?
Because I'm built like for this. I sleep when I want to sleep. And I don't want to sleep right now, all right?
In my case, I'm an engineer. I cannot sleep.
Okay. If that's so, I'll go back to sleep. I should kind of like lie back down again.
Do you have time to answer some questions?
Oh, not really. I can share my dreams with you if you will. That requires much less effort.
Oh, not a problem if you don't mind. I have some people who have the capacity to dream. I do not.
Oh. If you like. Just touch my palm, and she'll kind of like flop her hand out of the bed and kind of just like fall back asleep.
Volunteers.
Fun. Yep.
Because I cannot participate in that.
Caesar's already in there.
Yep. Let's see your dream.
Okay. You touch the palm of this spirit. It is cold to the touch, as you would expect, but immediately your vision changes. You are no longer in the small confines of the colossi. In fact, it is as if you are soaring like a bird. You see a titanic stone statue standing amid a circle of glowing sigils. There are a dozen robed figures, as small as ants, standing around the periphery of this circle. Too far to hear what they're saying, but it sounds like that magic stuff. Words that are lost. Their heads are bowed in concentration, and then, impossibly, the stone colossus begins to levitate. A silvery light swells around the colossus. The ground beneath it quakes, breaking the focus of the mage around it. The colossi is then buried in crumbling stone, surrounded by shifting mountains and sickly grey clouds. Time seems to accelerate. Years pass in rapid succession. All the while, the colossus stands like a stone sentinel, silent, forever vigil, stuck inside the craggy mountainside. And you will blink and you're back in the room. It would appear that she dreams of the day that Landro activated and was almost immediately imprisoned within its current situation.
Yeah, I'll explain what I saw over the mind link. Be like, that's kind of depressing. Didn't even get to do anything.
Yeah, getting put in timeout is never fun.
Caesar, as you collect your thoughts and share what you've experienced, you essentially will also gain the benefits of a short rest.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm saying I don't need sleep, but a short rest would be great. It's great, perfect. Yeah. Give me my action surge back, thanks.
You feel great. Yeah, that vision is like you feel rejuvenated.
Ooh. Yep. That was nice. How y'all feeling? Feeling good? Yeah. Great.
The temptation.
Picking up slowly.
If it was Big Top, illusion on the whole place, everyone's dead. So,
Freaking Big Top.
So you got it all figured out?
Got enough.
That 70 health wasn't enough to top you off.
Oh, not even close. That wasn't even
Damn.
half. I mean, it was a little over half, but
I don't think you appreciate just how much damage he took. It was a beating.
We don't appreciate Caesar as much as we should.
I'm at 137 now out of 147. I almost have 150 fucking HP. That's why.
How low did you go?
I was on 18.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I did go down a couple times, I think.
I think you second winded as well.
Oh yeah, I've got like 2 second wins. Well, now I got 3 because I get 1 back in a short rest. But yeah, now we can just go this way and see about the gray matter engine. And we should well, it's probably at the end here, but think about doing locate object for the rod piece. We haven't done that yet here, have we?
Yeah, I can do that.
I just don't remember how. You're still get up.
No,
Get up.
You got dragged out the room, Mishan. You.
I got dragged out, but nobody specifically said that.
That's fair, actually. Yeah.
She's just kicked back, maw wide open, just.
Dreaming of the good times.
Full disclosure, when we get to the brain, I am going to try to extract the mind that's there into the docent. Once that's done, I am then going to grab my divine cogitator. I'm going to attempt to install it into the body, and then I will unsummon the body once we leave this place. This is going to permanently remove my cogitator from my summons, but the Titan body is definitely going to be an amazing component for the weapon to come. He says, looking straight at the angel, because he's being forthcoming.
Which angel?
You.
Clockwork Angel is something unique.
Mishan, you are
Okay.
woken up. You've been here before, though, right? Mishan?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been there.
You can give me a history check as well.
She was the one who said, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're going home."
Yep.
Woof.
She just looks like a monk. Yep.
Nope. I'm still half asleep.
Yep.
Just, huh?
Yes, please. Okay, well, before we continue to explore Landro, how about we take our mid-session break here, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, and all that. Because there's a fair chunk left to explore in here. What I will say is, the area you are currently in, the silvery liquid is kind of flowing down to the southwest. As best as you
Meaning
can
the
tell.
source would be up.
Correct. But unfortunately, the
brain.
the up is blocked by rubble. But yes, let's take a break, go to the toilets, do all that stuff. I will pop the intermission up, and I just realized we need to get rid of the advert for the Out of the Abyss.
Coffee or you want chai?
Was this done?
Oh. Yeah, there we go. It's gone. Sad times.
Still
Right,
laughing
I need
that
to
your
run
girl
through.
looks so much like that.
I know.
I got new glasses.
I feel like the thing should be a guarantee. The plan.
Oh, sure. Yeah, if you want that,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we can do it. Yeah, sure.
I don't know if no.
Viv,
there's,
collector of strays, even a family.
even family. So you were older, so
I was older, so you could have been a niece.
yeah. So is your girl stateside native, or was she European native?
Stateside native, family probably from overseas.
Okay. So potentially just maybe one of the parents had a sibling that went back overseas, and that's how Viv ended up on that side.
They could have moved back over after the
Yeah.
fact as well.
So true.
Lost their child and can't stay here anymore. Don't want to. Bye-bye.
Just bye, gone.
Too many bad memories.
Oh yeah.
Vampire. Dylan, we are a pretty closed group when it comes to players.
A lot of us have known each other for like over
Decades.
a decade. Yeah. It is a very, very tight thing. I don't know how to...
Never hurts to ask. You don't know if you don't try.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apple.
For sure. We know how to play off each other.
Oh, yeah.
We know each other's dynamics. Tato and I have rat for brain.
What's between our ears? Is it a brain? Nope.
No, is it dick?
Just dick. No brain.
Dick, no brain. We are the worst out of this. Oh, Brad's one of them.
Brad's bad, but like, I think when you put
Me,
us
you,
together,
Sammy.
yeah, we are bad. And then when you put Aid in the mix, it's just okay. It's everything.
The guys are the most innocent of us all.
Low key, yeah. The dudes are like the most chill at the table.
All right.
And then we're over
We
here.
have already answered Dylan's question, just FYI saying.
What did you say?
We are a pretty close to group at the moment.
This table, yes, definitely. And we have 2 other campaigns essentially already on the go as well. It is what it is, unfortunately.
Oh no, they're cool. They were like, it's cool, just ask. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, is everyone back or
And then-
didn't leave?
And then we got to
Yes.
explain that Sass and I are the entire problem of this table.
Dicks for brains.
If I had a way to show Dictoria to chat, I would.
You could post it in the chat.
Oh yeah, I probably could.
In the Dungeons and Dice chat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a tiny, a little tiny Dickosaurus Rex up there too. He's so sweet. Little tiny Dickosaur.
Is this
Rex.
rock adjacent?
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah. I leave you for 5 minutes and you're straight away back on Dick Rocks. Great.
You technically, well,
Well,
it didn't happen until you returned.
that's true. So technically, you leaving.
Don't you
had
try and
nothing to
pin
do
that
with
on
it.
me.
You coming,
No.
you coming back was the problem.
Fair.
So what's our percentage completion at this point?
Yes.
Of this chapter?
Uh-huh.
I mean, once you have, like, they're pretty quick chapters, I will say. You have maybe like 2/3 of Landro to go. Essentially, once you've got the piece, you fuck off, right? Like that's how it's been so far. So you're about 1/3 of the way through Landro. You've got 2/3 of Landro left to do. So maybe 2 session and a half.
For the whole campaign?
No.
No, for this section.
For this section.
Okay.
Yeah. You are on chapter... Hang on. You're currently in chapter 4. And it goes to... Hello?
Because Fox is choosing the theme for my next character. I'm looking very forward to it.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh God.
It goes to chapter 11, so... I guess once this one's done, you're about a third of the way through it as well.
Well,
But
that's right, that
are...
was part of the agreement, was you handed me a character, and then I handed you the next one.
Uh-huh.
We are... I mean, we are, what, 16 episodes in as well? So
if it's only a third, I could potentially get up into the 40s for sessions as well.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've been pretty consistent with running this game as well. Unlike the Friday game, which was...
I've just been unlucky on a Friday game so far. Didn't help that holidays just ended, so...
Yeah. We took, like, a couple of months off for that, pretty much. So Brad's back. Is Lime back? Or did Lime just not go? Okay. Johnny?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I know Johnny's back.
Yep.
We are level 13.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a pretty high-level campaign. So we're currently playing through Vecna Eve of Ruin, which is, I think it's the newest campaign that they have done. Outside of some of the stuff they've recently announced, but I don't think any of that is necessarily like a campaign. But this one is designed for characters to get from level 10 to 20, which I think is the highest level campaign currently in existence, official at least anyway.
I'm not sure any of us has ever played a level 20.
No.
Nope.
No. I really do, like... I hope to run at some point a game of what is loosely called deities and demigods. I've floated this idea a few times with people, and essentially it's the what happens next once you hit 20. It'll be a completely custom rule set, so it will be completely like testing the theory and whatnot, but I would like to try that. I think it would be great.
Welcome to Mythic.
I have a plan done, and I would just need to figure out more about how influence and power and all that sort of stuff works. But I think that could be very interesting. Did we just lose
The
Sass?
deity, I can see it.
Did we just lose Sass because she was... No, okay, yep.
No, I went to turn the heat on.
Okay. Usually you just turn stuff off when you're just like, oh, I'm just going to start eating.
I already ate some walnuts. I'm good.
That's fair enough. Just walking... Yeah, above level 10, I'd say you're a walking legend. Yeah. I mean, I already do a lot of work for the campaigns. It's not too bad.
We were already heroes in our own sense, so... Already saved the world one time.
Yeah. Again, no biggie. Here we go.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Note to self: next time, destroy the world. Got it.
I have the perfect character to sit with you through that.
Yes.
It's gonna be Pawnee and Katya all over again.
Yes.
What I will say...
Because they absolutely went back and took over Waterdeep. Whatever it was.
They already essentially put the theory in place that it can be done in the Forgotten Realms books, if you're familiar with your lore on that side of things, when they allowed an adventuring group to ascend. So Kelemvor and Mistra and the sneaky bastards,
The Dead Three.
the Dead Three. Yeah. So like they were mortals that essentially ascended after the demise of a god, essentially. So there is precedent for the way I would do it in some capacity. There just isn't the mechanics for it. In terms of an actual game system, that's where the sticking point is.
I will do my best to play the character that's probably the most gimped I've ever done.
You remind me of someone else I know in that aspect.
What do you mean you're playing somebody in a wheelchair? What the hell? You know, all about representation.
Complete Neo vibes.
Like Stephen Hawking's.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, it's just a couple of pages on a Google Doc at the moment, but there's a lot of theory bouncing around in my noggin. So, yeah.
See, I wish I had theory. I do. Because I have encounters, I have scenes, I have moments, I have bosses. I have no story to put them in.
Even I have ideas, but...
I don't. I'm a forever GM. I have no ideas or plans whatsoever, nor will I ever.
Like, I just wish I could find a story in my brain box, put all these ideas that I have, because otherwise there is nothing.
I have thoughts and ideas too in a note in my notepad of my phone. But it's just thoughts. That's it.
Yeah.
So for me,
No.
a lot of the time, sorry, Ryan.
No, you're good.
Even if I'm the play, like on the rare occasions where I get to be a player, it's like, don't necessarily stress about planning things out. You can figure out the main points. You want this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, roughly in that order. The players will figure out a way to get there. You just throw stuff in front of them. You don't have to worry about the plot. You can figure out why it makes sense afterwards, if needs be. It doesn't have to be thought out. It doesn't have to be strategically planned and convoluted or anything. You literally can just run off of bullet points and figure it out on the way. I would argue that over-prepping is worse than just figuring
Party
stuff
will
out.
never do what you want them to.
They never will. Never will. And some of the best stories that we've played through have been things that weren't planned at all, really, and we just kind of figured out as we went. I will throw back to a certain storyline that was spurred off of a battle map with a statue head on it.
Oh, the wild magic surge that birthed the temple.
That whole story
He
arc.
literally built an entire map and thing off of that.
Mm-hmm. That spawned a kingdom. That spawned a big bad guy that wanted to take over the world, and like loads of random stuff. So, but none of that was prepped. That was oh shit, I need an encounter map for today's game. Have I got one? Cool, we'll put that down. And then things happened that triggered other things, and you just have to figure it out on the go, on the fly. I will say I do think that having decent improv skills helps. And I don't want to blow my own trumpet too much on that front, but I think improv I can do pretty well.
See, that's where I think I'm fucked. Like, that's
But
where
you
I lose it.
you improv all the time as a player. You react
Not to the same degree as a DM has to. Like,
You only have to think about one character's personality, and you can kind of like
yeah.
put that in yourself, as opposed to thinking about everything.
Yeah, I suppose.
You're out here being like
The
the
world.
homegirl in the Disney movie, just everything everywhere all at once. Like,
But yeah.
TLDR, DMs are great, give them more credit and be nice to them. Except for when they're Zang. at which point ruin his entire plan at all times.
Like, legitimately throw Yorkshire tea into the harbor.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's why, sorry.
But that goes to what Saz said before. Don't plan for shit, because they will just fuck it up. You can't fuck it up if I haven't really planned anything, right? Like,
yeah, Zang. I've had the pleasure of being in games for Zang, Johnny now, and Lime, so they're all great DMs. I'm played under Brad, so not sure about him.
Well, my style is much like Zang, but what I do is I put start on a piece of paper and I put end on a piece of paper. I draw a big line arcing between one to the other. In the middle, I put a note about a super crazy, where I'm going to spend billions of dollars if I ever have that turned into an animated series, where it's my big flashy high budget action scene. And then I let the players fill all the notches and I fill it out as the campaign evolves. Because in the end, every villain is the hero of their own story, and the player characters are the worst villains. So they're absolutely going to make their own story, and they will be the heroes of their story. And sometimes the world sees them as a villain, and that's why they get discounts at the local stores, because I don't want these crazy hobo murderer killers to burn my shop to the ground. Or these are the heroes, so I'm going to offer them the rare stuff, because there's this bad guy down the street who is trying to reset the timeline. Yeah, so let the players come out. In fact, the last game I had, one of the player characters was the ultimate evil bad guy, because the story they ended up wanting to tell was that the world they existed in was the flotsam of all the realities that were being collapsed, because one of the main characters was getting into time magic. So one of his iterations, the one who lost, became one of the potential endings, and the group had to stop Zaus, one of the player characters, as a bad guy.
Jim, just to quickly touch on that, I just want to cover the chat points quickly there. So, not confident in ability to do off the cuff and improv, so I try and prep. So when it comes to NPC prep, I think all you need, is an idea of who they are. In my experience, you need to know, maybe a descriptor of, what they look like, how they appear, how they act, what their motivations are, and then why do the PCs give a shit about them? What use are they to the what tool are they to help progress your story? If they're not, you don't need to stress about it. Fucking Dave the apple seller could literally just be an apple seller that they want to sell or get rations from. He could also be a spy working for the big bad, and they happen to be an apple shop popping up on every location with a suspiciously similar individual. Who knows? But don't prep things you don't need to worry about. And I would say when it comes to NPCs, unless they are figurehead key NPCs, you don't need to know much more than why should the players give a shit about them, and how do you introduce them, and how do they act is all I would say to that. Dylan, when I get to your barbarian being essentially the quest giver or whatever for your group, who says they have a message? Who says they knew what the message was? Maybe they're just a messenger. The message they wanted to deliver your group was in a sealed scroll, or perhaps it's a magical item that they touch that broadcasts it, like a fucking whatever those letters are in Harry Potter, the screamers or whatever. Do you know what I mean? The howlers, yeah. So just because if you really want to ensure that the message is delivered, maybe they weren't supposed to give it themselves. Maybe they weren't little more than a messenger. Maybe they didn't have the authority to know what the message was. They're there just to deliver this sealed scroll or this magical messaging stone that you pick it up and you get a message from whoever it is, like sending stone or whatever. Who knows? But what I would say is don't be so rigid. You have a rough idea of what, that NPC is there to deliver the message. Don't be so strict on the how, just the why. Do you know what I mean? If does that make sense? Am I talking shit? I could just be waffling. I'm sorry if I am, but They're the mechanism for delivering a thing. Just because they're no longer breathing doesn't mean that they can't still facilitate that in some way. You just have to be able to go, how else could they do it? It's your world, right? You're setting the scene. You're delivering. Don't be so stringent to plotting and prepping. That's what it's kind of meant. Like, go back to the bullet point thing. They need to know what the quest is. How that happens can be a variety of different ways. Who says that they're there to deliver a message? Maybe they find them dead with like a dagger in them with a note from the bad guys saying, this is what happens when you fuck with the. I've been watching the One Piece guys. Maybe this is what happens when you fuck with the Straw Hat Pirates. So they're like, who the fuck are the Straw Hat Pirates? Why are they killing people? We need to go look into this now. Like, you still deliver a plot hook and a reason for them to give a shit. It's just in a different capacity. I don't know. That's just my vibe on it. Have we waffled enough that Lime's returned yet?
Apparently Lime has been here the whole time, said yes, and you acknowledged him.
Yeah.
Did I
Didn't
say?
hear Lime.
I did not hear him.
I never left. I sat here and you were like, is
You're
Lime back? And
muted.
I went, yep. And then you
I
went, okay,
guarantee
let's
you
move
Didn't
on.
hear it.
I guarantee
Okay.
you were muted, bud, because nobody else heard you.
Nobody
I never
heard
left.
Okay. Sorry,
Good
guys.
sentence,
I was even like, Lime!
Sorry.
you. So when it comes down to story, but
Anyway, yeah.
DMing is fun. You get to fuck with players. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That's the best part about it.
Mhm.
Like, they'll do something to you, and you'd be like, okay, I got you. Just wait. Yep.
the important thing is that your player characters, although they will never actually tell you, but they will tell you what story they're looking to tell. And all you have to do is use the Stephen King method, which is he gave his son a saxophone and he took it away after 3 weeks because the kid never practiced, but he gave the kid a guitar and the kid practiced with never being told. You look at what your player characters go. If you move like water, you watch where they're flowing. You can make a story for them as you're nailing down the world tiles right in front of them, and they will eat it up every time. Because they're the ones telling the story, even though they don't know it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. It's your story. I'm just helping you with the canvas to tell it on, right? Like that vibe. Anyway, right. Anyway, fuck's sake, Lime. We've gone off on like the biggest fucking tangent ever, and it was all thanks to you being muted.
Back.
Fuck's sake. Such a dick. Okay.
I'm back.
Right. KL, you find yourself in a... Clearly, again, you gotta love these maps. Essentially what amounts to a workshop. You are surrounded by fine tinkering tools, wood carving equipment, metal plates hanging from hooks above a stone table, and counters in this very crowded workshop. In one corner, a faucet juts from a tall steel vat. The opposite corner has collapsed and allows access to a tunnel beyond. A rivulet of grey matter fluid oozes across the floor and down the tunnel. The ceiling in this chamber is about 20 foot high, and essentially from the equipment here, if you are proficient and you do not have either tinker's tools or woodcarver's tools, you can assemble a set of either from what's available.
Above and beyond that, to my highly trained eye, is there anything that stands out above and beyond all?
Yes, the steel vat that is where the faucet is, that is potentially of interest to you. It is. It reminds you of something that you found back in the forges at home, should we say. That likely contains something called, very, very simply, repair paste.
Mama's little baby, start collecting. Machen, good look.
Here, I'll just put this in This is what it is.
I understand what it is, but my brain said this is a healing potion for Brad.
I mean, have a read.
Where is it? I have so many windows open. You didn't send it there.
You have it there. It's just in the chat. It's just in the chat in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was looking for like a handout or a private message. Children's teas and toast. Great base of skill that contains a magic place to be formulated to strengthen the construct. Turning the knob attached to the faucet releases a palm-sized dose of the paste. The creature can take 1 minute to apply the dose of paste to the construct. Brett, I cannot take this with me. Do we have a few minutes, guys?
Animals Beats, why not?
Outstanding. Eep, Angel, and myself, please. I don't think any of you guys are actual constructs. Gwyn said Howland.
Tap his armor, just like ding ding.
Yeah, this is the good stuff.
Yeah, get it.
Damn it. You girls.
Hmm?
My brain just went to like a Harlequin romance cover of him in robot mode, doing like the Fabio pose as he's applying paste.
Oh fucking hell.
Let's see. The book.
AC, initiative, speed walk.
No, I've got one Joanna Lindsay up here.
Eep, the Destroyer Worlds does not have the capacity to have points, but the Clockwork Angel does.
Okay, I have one of the old Fabio covers, but it's not what you're looking for. Sorry,
Yeah.
I have a collection of vintage smut up there.
It's perfectly
You
fine.
would, yeah.
I gave up reading that stuff after I got the offer for the Billionaire and the Brontosaurus of Donald Trump romance, and then I quit.
I didn't need to. I grew up with AO3.
Same. AO3 is God, but something about collecting the old Joanna Lindsays with the actual Fabio art is just fun.
How
And
long
plus,
will it
these
take?
have given me titles that Cass and John eventually are going to be talking book club.
There's already a book club. You just haven't been included yet.
Yeah.
No, but when she does, it's going to be.
I still have that list in less games notes. The
we're
books.
coming up with all the alternate titles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
How long would it take to assemble the tools as mentioned?
A minute.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. It was Tinker's Tools and what?
Wood carving tools.
Tinker's Tools will cover. Yeah, we'll just assemble those real fast. Add them to the box just in case people need access to them. We do not intermingle these with my Tinker's Tools. You don't want your dice to touch; they'll get contaminated.
What are you doing? What are you doing at the moment?
He is assembling tool structures out of the workshop real fast.
Okay.
It's got. I can make woodworking tools and Tinker's Tools. Do you want either?
Not for me.
I'm gonna turn you up real quick. There. Yeah, we assemble real fast and carry on, my wayward son.
Okay.
But I just got flashbacks.
So you progress down the tunnel, following the flow of the silver thickwood, and you notice the ghostly image of a human siren soldier pacing at the bottom of the sloping cavern. As you approach, they stop, smile, and sort of wave you over. Like, please, come. You can assist. You can help. Oh, the first people I've seen in a while. Please, come help me find my comrades.
Hop.
Insight check.
Soldier.
Yes. Feel free.
I was joking. It's fine. I mean, I had the passes of 20 or 25, but
There's a dozy one of you back in the barracks.
Oh, there is? Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you so much. He, like, grasps your hand, shaking it vigorously, and then bolts up the tunnel, runs towards Landro, and as soon as he gets within, like, 5 foot of the perimeter of the Colossus, he blinks out of existence.
And dies.
Mm.
Wow, that was easy.
Damn, Kyle. That was cold-blooded.
I don't think he actually has blood.
Oh, true. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. All right, yep. Fair
they're
enough.
cold though.
A mist
Yeah.
begins to form in front of you, KL.
And this is where the ghost comes back.
And a
Chris, yeah.
soldier appears,
Our delivery.
begins pacing back and forth, and then spots you. Quick, come here! Help me! You can help me find my comrades. You're the first people I've seen in ages.
This is
You're too
hell.
poorly locked. Okay.
Yeah.
Name your
That's
regiment, please.
What? No, don't worry about that. Just like me. They will appear like me, my comrades. And you see, you've seen them? You know what? If you've seen anyone like me? Wait.
I'd be happy to
Hang
keep
on.
an eye out for him.
What is that?
This-
He exclaims, pointing towards Landro, and again bolts towards the Colossus.
Oh, it's on a loop.
Yeah, he's stuck in a time loop.
Gets within
We
5
should
feet and
Probably
disappears.
continue on.
Yeah, let's just.
Bummer.
I mean, these things happen.
Yeah. Once I move Landro, it should be. If I can move Landro,
Here.
it should be fine.
So, as you get to the bottom of the passageway, you are met with a large pool of the dark grey, silvery liquid, which glitters oddly. You see that around this pool, bones and battered armaments litter the cave floor, and in fact, they have been good enough to give us a visual. Look at that. They might not have the artwork on a map, but this is kind of a bit that you can see.
Gunny.
Give me a history
Oh, what
roll,
the hell?
please.
Beautiful.
Those of you who are from these parts or have been here previously. So that would
Dang.
be KL and Mishan.
I think Azira said that she has been here as well. Am I wrong?
I think she has.
Maybe. KL, that's enough anyway. You recognize the crystals, at least, as being the remnants of dragon shards. These are special gemstones that are native to Corvair. They appear to be mixed in with the grey matter fluid here. You do also notice that some of the nearby weapons have come into contact with this gemstone infused fluid and appear to be potentially warped slightly or discolored or have a etching on them, much like you know when you put a current through wood and you get that kind of like the tree branch effect. Kind of has a similar
Mecklenburg figures.
Yeah, it has a similar effect to that. Notably still intact around here, there are a suit of chainmail, 2 short swords, and a mace. I say intact, they all seem to be slightly twisted, malformed, or discolored.
I ain't taking the bait this time.
I was muted. Are the dragon shards corrupted?
They seem to be infused with the fluid here.
Damn it. Those would have been really nice to have. Just sobs quietly.
The chamber itself here splits a little bit, but yep, you've already walked around there. So there is a pile of leather scraps, broken bones, and a sludgy pile of offal that fills the chamber around the bend. Nesting within this nauseating pile is a monstrous beast that resembles a bear with 3 long, fleshy tentacles sprouting from its skull. Each tentacle is topped with a glowing, knobbly lump of flesh. Delicious.
This is also referred to as a Monday because no one likes a Monday.
And just to give you a better visual, this is what it looks like.
When
I think I've had enough of tentacles.
It's adorable.
Isn't it beautiful?
I'm gonna
That being
pet it.
said, as soon as you come round the corner, it's going to attack you. Let me just... We'll get this up. It is going to try and slap you. Can you give me, KL, a wisdom save, please?
That's intelligence. That would be really high. Couldn't be. My one weakness. 19. By the way, I rolled a 19.
Okay. You essentially, momentarily, you kind of find yourself physically drawn to this creature's gaze, and you sort of pause in your tracks as this thing is grotesque, but it's like roadkill. You can't look away, and then you kind of shake yourself off, and you are able to sort of pass the save. You are not stunned. Let me just make sure I'm not whispering rolls on this. But yeah, feel free to roll initiatives, please.
Now we're rolling hot. Now, of course.
Gadget selected. Please. Let's re-roll it and do the correct number. Fix.
I was just going to say I just need 0. Feel free to sort out any swapping
hold on.
bullshit.
Pause. There we go. Okay, fixed it.
Are you swapping your 13 with anyone?
Cass, do you want it so you're not at the back ass end?
Nah.
Okay. Oh, most of our melees are above me. In fact, both our melees are above me.
Mhm.
Good.
Should be.
Kyle with a 23. Jeez.
Right?
The universe felt sorry for me.
There's some time to get away.
That was a nat 20. Nice.
Okay, well, Kale, over to you.
I think like the only indication he can possibly give that there's a monster there is the whole fact that he sounds like he's about to vomit and he's a robot and cannot physically do so. So it's like,
Right, yep.
That moment of, are your gears okay?
what? Bang. Bang.
Oh,
Bang.
Wow.
there we go.
It's like,
Can't hit a
shit.
stationary target, but you know.
That.
It's
Cadet.
that dry heaving.
Cadet.
Oh my. Okay.
Pew, pew.
That was some good damage too.
We then give our bonus action to the Clockwork Angel, which will step out. Fine, yep, there he is. He will then pick Kyle up as his action and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and set Kyle down.
Okay. Halwyn.
Well, first of all, Halwyn's going to go and see what it is.
Okay.
And then Halwyn's going to see this giant, monstrous, demonic-looking, crazy creature that's... I'm assuming it looks like it's ready to move and attack or move
As
in
soon
our
as you see
direction.
it, though, can I have a wisdom save, please?
No. 1 sec.
You should be fine. Oh!
Oh,
Apparently, I rolled very low.
And that one, oof. Oh, he only has a +2 for wisdom save, so
And a +5.
and +5, +7. It's not bad.
Unfortunately, you step round the corner and you are going to be frozen, stunned, staring at this creature.
dang.
I apologize. That sucks.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
buddy.
it's just still not fair.
Stunned. Yep. Okay. See. Sorry, live.
Don't worry.
Kristen
I'll
only
save
did well.
I'm really glad I rolled really high on my initiative.
Right? The annoying thing is he only gets to do it to the first two
Honestly.
people. So it's like, well,
Do I need to save or? Am I
no,
good?
no. He's used his thing up. It literally could only do it to the first two people.
No, you go. Get all your crits and do all
Yep.
your damage. And all. Fucking stand here!
I'll save you, buddy. Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna do the hammer swingy thing. You know how I do, and try and knock this fool down. 16? Or shall I use my inspiration? Does it hit?
16 hits. Yep.
Nice. 16's my new minimum. I will try to knock it down if I can.
What's my save?
Con
Save.
18.
Mhm.
This guy's probably got a +12 to that shit.
Not quite.
Oh. Was he okay? Well, in that case, I reckon I best put myself at advantage and go a couple more swings.
Okay.
Hiya! Hiya! Oof. No crits.
Both hit, but yeah.
16 is the minimum. I don't really need to... heal, so I think I'm good.
Okay.
I will stay here. I don't necessarily want to action surge.
Mishan?
Haloing. Okay. It's prone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Yep.
Mhm.
Don't worry about it. I have shit to hit it anyway. Dog won't get there in time. I'm gonna just cast Fireball on the other side of it.
Okay.
Like, as far back as I can to try to not hit Caesar.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. DC 18. You cunt. Sorry, what? Sorry.
Oh my.
That is the appropriate response.
Oh, well.
Though, to be fair.
It doesn't
Nice.
matter. It's gonna be trash damage anyway, so. Okay, or not.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nothing below a 3. Yeah, so that's me for now.
Casual fireball.
All right, Azira.
Not set
Sorry,
me on fire.
I need you to roll me a d20, please, Mishan.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So it'll be 6.
Let's
'Cause
go.
you said you're
You are the
double
wild
right?
magic magnet.
The funny thing is, anytime I play a sorcerer, wild magic is my go-to. Like, my very first D&D character was a wild sorcerer. So,
It's crazy.
It you fit.
Yeah, this is
One of my first was also a wild magic sorceress.
Yeah. You are doing double the spell level, you said, right?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Absolutely was a ping.
Okay, roll me a d100, please.
Gladly, sir! Oh, please be something fun. Meh.
I feel like we've had this one before.
87.
Is that the potted plant?
God, I hope. Oh, it could be worse.
Pick 3 creatures within 30 feet of you, please.
Whatever it is, I can take it. Fine.
So basically,
Does the dog count?
the dog doesn't have HP, does it?
No, it is invulnerable.
Yep, so not the dog.
Okay, so the 3-player characters within 30 feet.
Can you roll me a d10, please?
Sure. 9.
Okay, you do 9 necrotic damage to all 3 players.
I am resistant, so I will only take 4.
Okay. Then you.
that one's too busy being stunned, so he probably doesn't even know what's going on.
You heal.
Probably thinks it's a side effect.
You heal for 22 points of damage.
Yay, I'm full.
Ooh. That's pretty cool, on.
Ow.
Whoop. Sorry, Shaka.
Et tu, Brute? Et tu?
Nah, you were out of range.
That's your turn, then?
Yeah.
Hey.
Not a zeros, though. That was just Mishan.
Yeah. Now it's 0.
Huh?
That was just
Oh,
my
sorry,
turn.
sorry.
Now it's
Yeah,
0.
my bad. Okay, sorry, I just skipped ahead.
Can't believe.
My bad. The audacity.
Shank this bear. You have advantage because it's knocked on its booty.
Do 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 do.
God.
do.
Damn. Okay. Well,
Well,
Not even a crit. That's crazy, man.
yeah, no crit, but we're gonna get a sneak attack anyway because ally within
Mhm.
range. And that's her. Easy peasy.
ow. Okay.
Just ow.
Okay, well, it's going to pick its ass up. Howin, you're no longer stunned. Oh, excellent. Can I get a wisdom save from Caesar and Azira, please?
No.
I agree. I don't have advantage.
I don't think Azira does either.
And I don't think you're in range of Howin's +5 either, are you? Because he's decided to just stand there for a turn and not do anything.
I know this guy, man. It's just crazy.
Caesar and Azira, unfortunately, you will both find yourself stunned.
Oh, it's the first 2 every turn.
He recharged. I rolled a 5.
Yeah,
So, happy
All right.
days.
I see.
So I'm gonna use my Mage Slayer and automatically pass because it doesn't specify it needs to be a spell. It just says if I fail one, I can automatically choose to succeed.
Okay.
So that's gone. Phew. But I ain't stunned.
Okay. How smart is this thing? It's not. Okay. Well, can I get a D20, please, from Caesar, and a D20 for Azira, please?
As soon as my Roll20 decides to stop shitting itself, absolutely.
Fair. Okay. Azira, it's coming at you. John? So this would be because you're stunned, so it has advantage.
Oof.
Holy crap.
Damn.
Okay.
You'll be happy to know, though, that is its turn.
59, I think?
What's that? 26? There's got to be more than that. The force damage alone is 26. 26, 46, 56, 69. 69.
69.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay.
The perfect number.
Nice.
Forgot to carry the 1.
It is Cassiel's turn, though.
I'm gonna move up next to Halwyn. And I can see Azira's fucked up a little bit.
Very
So,
bloodied Azira.
I'm gonna use my action to toll the dead.
Okay.
Actually, I might move a little bit more this way. There it is, down here, yeah. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
DC 18.
Okay. Wisdom has advantage. Oh. Doesn't matter.
No. For 24 damage. You, that too. And then my bonus action is going to be a healing word for Azira.
Alright.
And I'll make it level 4 again. Healing word. 4th level. Roll. Why doesn't it apply the dice? These rolls are sometimes really dumb. So 2 for another 64.
Just 6 extra d4. Yep.
I could re-roll those ones. Hang on.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
15, 16, 17, plus 14.
31. 31?
Yeah.
And a d20, please.
Gladly. Get to roll a 8. Let's go. Oh, that's a
You've rolled
D8. Hang on.
Unfortunate.
D20. There we go. Damn. I was excited for a second.
Kel.
I wanted to roll wild magic.
Roll a d100 to see what you would have got, hypothetically.
Gladly.
I'm sorry.
Hypothetically, on 86. So close to hers.
86.
6.
Oh, it would be the same thing. It's 85 to 88 is the...
Works.
Yeah.
Alright, I cast Digiblicky first. Kabang. 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 15 hit?
A 15 does hit. Yes.
Okay. So the Digiblicky does first 2 points of force damage. Then it deals 18 points of force damage. And then the Digiblicky deals 4 points of force damage.
Okay.
We give our bonus action to eat the Destroyer of Worlds, the one true dragon. And from Caesar, he will...
I'm just being sassy.
I
Yup.
don't know if he has advantage.
Oh, if he doesn't have advantage, it doesn't matter because a 14 still hits. 14 is its number.
Excellent. He deals 7 points of force damage with his teeny tiny death ray of destruction.
Okay.
And that's all that I got for you, sir.
All right. Howin.
Once I come out of the stun, my charge will return, and I'll be charging it to
Okay.
do the usuals.
Yup. Let's go. Yup. Okay.
20 of the damages.
Yup.
Nothing fancy yet. And then let's do again. Oh, look,
Consistent. 20, 20, 20.
Oh, a little bit more damage.
24. Okay, so you knocked it into bloodied with your first attack. Is looking pretty rough.
Really, that is me.
Nothing on top of it? Not a little Salt Bay? Sprinkle it or something? Okay, fine. Alright, well, Caesar, over to you. No, not over to you, because you're... Oh, you passed your thing. Yes, over to you. Fuck.
Sorry.
Just did a little back and forth of my own there. Don't mind me. Yep.
Well, suppose we could start that train now.
Alright,
Just need Howland to get up here.
How do you want to do it? Because that's how close it was, Howin. That was how close it was. You could have finished it off, Howin.
Yeah, but Caesar finished off. I always kill steal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna crack its fucking skull right down the top of its head, and smash it into the floor, and crack it so some of its teeth fly out towards our feet.
Nice. Congratulations.
Nasty ass bear.
The Blaze Bear has been defeated. This ill-tempered, mutated creature, a result of the spell that has plagued this land, is no more. Let's pop that.
Neat. That thing was nasty.
You didn't get to see its good thing against spellcasters that are close. Here, let me just put this up for you.
Ooh.
Take that reaction. That would have been lovely. Basically, dispel magic, but in an attack.
Ooh.
Plus damage.
Damn. Okay.
It's like, yes, come closer, caster peoples. Its plan was
Not
to,
that much closer.
if Caesar hadn't bullshitted his way out of a stun, he was going to basically charge past and go to the range people.
That makes sense.
Nah, wasn't gonna let that happen. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Rock, were you stunned, Rock, that was happening? Just like Howin was? Stunned? No? Okay.
I need to test something. Hang on. I'm not actually rolling this. It's just not rolling the upcast dice.
I don't know.
So weird.
Okay, so you do have here 2 tunnels that branch off of this to the east, I want to say.
Because it's
Where it belongs.
Okay. Kale, you will have noticed as well that when you made some space for yourself down towards the... Thanks, Jim. Thank you. When you were back down the pool with the crystals, there was another passageway that led off of that one as well.
We will update the group chat.
Of course, yep.
Is everybody good?
The 0 require more healing.
No, she's good.
Oh, you're casting spells. Give me a d20, please.
I was not. I was testing.
God damn it.
It wouldn't roll the upcasted dice because my sheet was popped out, which is really dumb.
I mean, you can always do what I do, and then just double-click at the top of the sheet, and it'll actually minimize it.
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
I
been doing
know.
that as well.
It's like having it on a separate screen, so I can just go back and forth.
That's fair.
I will make things easier for you. The passageway to the northeast, where the liquid is flowing down, looks familiar. You saw this as you were exploring the floor below. This would lead back down to the ground floor, essentially all the way back up at the top. If you were to follow the flow of the thickwood, that would be where that takes you. The only other options really are to return back up and see if you can unblock the passage in the floaty chamber, or to explore the tunnel to the southwest.
We presented the options to the crew, and what do you guys want to do?
Does it seem like that rubble that's blocking the passage is like holding back a bunch of that liquid? Thickwood?
That's a good thing.
You're not a dwarf, so it's hard to say.
But I am an engineer.
Yeah, but you don't got that stone cunning.
No, but I am cunning.
This is true. It's hard to say.
My uncle's a dwarf.
Yeah.
That is also true.
I mean, do we want me to try to just knock all that rubble loose? Because, I mean, I might be able to.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if that's the route people want to go. Because on the other hand, we also have access to telekinesis through the rod, don't we?
Didn't they say there's another group of Warforged here somewhere?
No, there's the unconscious one, but he's long down there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Azira did mention that there were 2 groups of them here. I worry about making loud noises.
I mean, if that's the case, you probably should have warned me before I made the literal explosion.
Heat of the moment.
Yeah, and they
Heat of the moment.
I mean, we're already making a lot of noise, plus the shrieking mushrooms. Like, I think we're kind of past the loud noises point, personally.
Yeah, you're right.
Do it.
Josh just sent me a message. He's like, thickwood. Now I know how my cousin feels when they hear the word moist.
Oh yeah, thickwood is a thing here, absolutely. So yeah,
Bust open the rocks, or me and Halwyn are gonna do it. And we're gonna get covered in that stuff and get mutated, so help us out.
Yeah, alright, sure.
So your choice
I guess
is,
I'm gonna try to dislodge it.
let's go to the mutation, not explore the tunnel, just to be clear?
Why not? What were we talking about? You planning something and us not doing that? That's
I mean, I'm
right
just
now.
checking, like, this is
Prime
what we're doing.
example.
Hold on, pause! Did we ever use the thing to try to locate this thing?
The locate object, you did
Yeah.
not.
let's try that.
Let's maybe do that.
I will, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna step back from people. Over here.
Now's when it's gonna trigger.
And I shall use my locate object.
As she turns into a sun.
Okay, can you link it for me? Yeah, thank you. Is this your spell that you're casting?
Yeah.
Ah. So, why you seem to always roll really high on your spells. Just
It's
for
my god's
argument's sake,
favor.
Taylor, can you roll me a d20, please?
Yeah, gladly.
Just for the lols. Right, see?
That's the number. That's the number.
That's how you do it, Sass. That's how you do it.
I
Trust me, Zane, I want to roll low numbers for this. I want the wild magic.
Honestly.
I crave the
Honestly.
chaos.
I think this is a sign I need to bring wild magic sorcerers back to the table. Like,
Yeah, but it won't happen when you want it to. That's the thing, right? It
Uh-huh.
won't.
it
Wait.
will if you keep the double spell level rule. which I think is actually way cooler.
I think it's very cool, especially considering the new wild magic
I never-
isn't that detrimental on average.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
new
I
sorcerer
always
can
thought
trigger
that.
it.
You can
Yeah,
also
I'm
trigger
pretty
it.
sure.
You can
They
use
can
tides
choose, yeah.
you could trigger it yourself before anyway. You could use your Tides of Chaos, and then you're guaranteed one on the
Yeah.
next time.
Even when I played it, I always thought that there was not enough chances for wild magic.
It's
Yeah.
very underutilized, and I enjoy the chaos, especially when it was like low levels in the Underdark. I was like,
Ouch,
chef's
yeah.
kiss. And again, even though fireballs went off and nearly killed you, I'm confident that that was the only reason that you guys managed to kill all of those wights or the ghosts or whatever the fucking undead were that surrounded you at that point. Anyway, the locate object. It is about, give or take, about 200 feet above you.
Okay, so we do have to go up.
Point.
When I say above you, like ish, kind of above you and that way a little bit to the east.
Higher than the ceiling?
I mean, wasn't the
No.
Colossus head like slumped forward?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm preventing myself from having fun, Jim.
Yep. Badoop.
Got to bring back the wild magic scrolls.
Mm.
It's like when you use a spell, you can burn a scroll to automatically trigger the surge. That's what we need to do.
Just let me bring back Fienne and tell Zhang how you let her act as wild magic battery.
Or whenever you upcast, you have increased chances.
Yeah.
That
She was
is
a literal battery. It was great.
that is the view that they give you for the Colossi. I put it in the Discord chat for you. You're currently at about the hip level, give or take. So, yeah, it's
Okay,
about
so it's up toward the shoulders.
it's about 109. If we want to be specific, it's about 190 feet above you and to the east.
Oh boy.
So actually in the skull.
Yes, that would be an interesting theory.
It's almost like it's a brain.
It's like the grey matter engine is like a brain. Yeah.
Mhm.
So now that we have seen quite a bit of this, is this like a knight? Is this a reaver, direwolf, komodo, punisher, executioner class?
of the Titan. I would say it's probably, in terms of size, it's probably closest to an Acastus.
Okay. You know, someday we're going to be lucky enough to get an Imperial. All right. So, do you have your location? Specifically in the head, you said?
He looks that way.
Let's just check the tunnel real quick, because after all, that might provide an opportunity for additional treasure that we would not otherwise have the opportunity to get.
I'm fine with that.
I like treasure. Oh, while I'm here, by the way, just real quick, because I will hate myself if I don't try it. We search for treasure.
Oh, there's nothing here. Yeah,
As my finger hovers over the button.
you can roll it. Do it.
But you're just gonna shake your head, and you're gonna be so disappointed in me. Like,
No, you
Dad,
roll it.
there's
You
no-"
roll it. There is definitely nothing here.
Yup.
You're very convinced. Unless you want like some rotting kind of bed matted nastiness, then yeah, there's pretty much. So the tunnel you're going down now is going down to the floor below. The tunnel you want is the one down here, which appears to go upwards. And it will take you, ta-da, up there. That's right.
I clicked the wrong button. Now I'm looking at Roll20 source code.
Oh no. You are up there when you come back. Is that not F11? Is to see the code?
My hands weren't on my
Yeah.
keyboard.
Oh,
I hit it on accident so often. It's F12.
F12. Sorry, remember.
I hit it on accident so often.
Right, Michan, if you're going
We're
down
heading
the tunnel, it's the one down south.
Stuck.
Yep, I got you.
Okay.
And you will end up there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about a small window. This is the whole window.
I got stuck.
Right, here. Let me just group you all up. I assume you're all going up the same way.
Oh, jeez.
There. And then I can just do this. Ta-da!
Yay.
There we go. So, you will essentially head up and find yourself in another tunnel, if you will. There is a turn to the east, to the right, as you perceive it, at the top of the slope that you're on. This tunnel then branches out into something of a fork. And the cavern expands to the height of, let's say, maybe 30, 40 feet. Kale, are you leading the charge?
Yeah, it's
What
been
have you been doing
basically
so
this
far?
entire time, yeah.
Fantastic.
Stop
Stop there for me. Stop, please stop there. Okay, I'm reluctant to do this, but as you step round out of the tunnel, let me just get here and here. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Prefer not to, but here you go. Roll that. 18.
Oh, wow. So as you are about to step out of the tunnel, you will notice a now very familiar little ball going off and sending out some sparked hooks, powering up an area in the vicinity of the edge here with an electric kind of grounding effect. You saw these in the tunnels below. This was the Warforged tactic. They threw out those little little balls that kind of just went ching and created an area of don't want to stand in that. You managed to avoid it in time. You don't take any damage, but that area is now potentially very difficult and dangerous terrain. In addition, what's your AC, KL?
Oh shit, it's been so long. I have not seen the ancient records for a long time.
Does a 24 and a 26 hit you?
Both of those do hit, yes.
Perfect. So you will take 13 and 9 piercing damage as 2 bolts fly from concealed positions on an overhang above you.
Plank, plank. Ah!
Let's do this, and well, we're just going to get straight back in there, apparently. We'll do this.
More clankers. Gotta get them. Whoa.
You know, I feel like that's vaguely
Fine
racist.
again.
It is vaguely racist, but I don't mind. I'm used to it.
Ain't nothing vague about it. I'm being blunt as hell. What are you talking about?
I'm kind of used to it. I mean, after all the lower classes, you get it.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Blame them
Non-intellectuals,
later.
am I right?
Wait.
Halwyn, you want to trade?
Sure, why not?
Alright, take a 21, sir.
I think that's everyone. 1, 2.
5. Eesh.
Benefit of chat. There we go. So this ledge is about 20 foot above the central tunnel. There does appear to be a passage running north and south east that does seem to rise up. Essentially, you can imagine where they
Circle
go.
around.
Yeah.
Circle
they
around,
essentially
it's an
rise up.
overpass.
Yeah.
Neat.
All right. I think Zira is up first.
Whack. Two thrown over at this one.
They are essentially getting cover up there as well.
Okay, well please ignore the advantage. I don't know why that's selected. And so 17.
Unfortunately, will
and
not
25.
hit. 25 will. What was the 25 one on?
The one at the bottom.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
Whack. And the rest of her movement to get over there. Ta-da.
Okay, nice. Halwyn.
Hi. I've done some math on my mechanic, and I think I can get to the one that's north in 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to do my Orky dash and get there.
All right. As soon as you step out of the tunnel, can you give me a constitution?
Yep.
I'm only joking.
I want to shove it off the ledge.
Okay.
So I guess a push. I don't know if that's grapple.
So
I don't know what that
it's
is.
part of a
Orange.
grapple action now, I believe.
Okay, I just want to shove it off the ledge so it goes down there, and then Caesar can go and break its brains.
Let me just check because it is. So 2024 rules are slightly different, but I'm pretty sure it works that you make an attack, essentially you grapple, and as part of the grapple you can shove. That sounds right to me. A creature can grapple another creature. Characters typically grapple by using unarmed strike. Many monsters have special attacks that allow them to quick grapple. However, a grapple is initiated. It follows these rules. See unarmed strike and grappled. Successfully grappling a creature gives it the grappled condition. You must have a hand free to grapple another creature. A grappled creature can use an action to get out of it. Yeah.
Be unarmed strike rather than grapple.
Yep. Is there a shove or a throw?
Tell you what, Zang,
Shoving.
I'll make it a little easier.
No, that's
for you.
right. It says see unarmed strike, shoving. Sorry, I've got it here.
Well, I realise I've got Thunderous Smite, so I could just hit it and hope it fails a sprint throw anyway and knock it off. So I'm going to do that if that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just for future reference, though. As soon as we've read the
Yeah, essentially. So with regards to how you do it as an unarmed for future reference, you make a grapple attack, and then you make a strength. So I make a strength saving throw. The DC is 8 plus your strength plus proficiency. Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, you've got
in
a thingy.
In this
so-
scenario, I realised that I've got my Smite, which I'll use instead. So I'm going to hit it and use Thunderous Smite to push it if I do hit. Obviously.
Okay, sure.
So we'll go for the hit first.
That is a hit.
Awesome. We'll do some damages.
Oh my god.
26 of those damages, please.
Yep.
And then I will use Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Do it at first level. I just want the effect. He's also meant to be 2d6 damage.
Okay, so
Don't know
he
if
is
I did
going to get
extra,
shoved.
so-
I did say he was 20 foot up.
8 damage from the actual smite part, and then he's shoved 10 feet.
Okay, so you shove him off. He is prone. Hang on. And he's going to take some fall damage.
And that was a level 1 spell technically.
Oh, gonna give me that D20, please. Sad times. All right. Nicely done, sir.
And then well, I can't continue my movements, so I should have done that on my second swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well.
Good. Yeah, well, don't have any throwing weapons on me.
Didn't even think about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
just like, oh.
what you will see, however, hiding up here, Alwyn, now that you are up here, is there's a very familiar looking orange and purple armored individual
Awesome.
hiding upon this ledge, and then a bit further back there is another Warforged preparing to attack. But that's the end of your turn. Over to you, Caesar.
All right. Well, obviously, I'll skirt the pink thing, wrap around, and don't even gotta knock him down this time. He's already knocked down.
He's already on
so
his
I can
ass,
just
yeah.
Go straight into advantage. Hiya!
Hit,
Hiya!
hit. Also a hit.
Well, that's 16. Also 16. So 32 plus 22, 54.
Yep, okay, well, he's a little bit bloodied now.
Okay, hang on, let me see how many fire things I got left.
So let me just pop that on there as well.
Crit, but I might want to use one. Oh, I get 5 now. Okay. Yeah, I'll use a fire thing. Why not? Hey, another 10.
Nice.
Unless they're resistant, which I don't remember.
I don't believe so. Nope.
Cool. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I probably would action surge, but now that I see there's another glaive, I should probably wait.
Okay. I'm gonna move there. Going past you, Caesar, and landing behind you is going to be another one of those balls flying from down this tunnel. And now that they've thrown that, we're going to do this, and we're just going to copy this, and it's going to land essentially there.
Oh, not on me? Okay.
No, it goes past you. But you are there. Remind me, prone doesn't mean incapacitated, right? Prone's just on your ass. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, he's gonna lift up his arm, and he's gonna shoot 3 bolts at you, Caesar. And I'm assuming at least the last one misses. I don't know if a 20 hits you.
20's my... Oh, no, wait, 21's my number now.
Okay, so you only take 10 piercing. They do count as magical, but that's that.
Yeah. As long as I ain't vulnerable, I ain't that worried.
This guy's going to pick his ass up, and... well... He's going to do the Cavill arm reload, and he's going to swing at you with his arm blade. He does not have advantage. Well, so that's going to be parried. That one will hit. Unfortunately, doesn't have advantage. So it's just a 17 of the slashings. God, sure would be nice if you had some vulnerability to stuff. That would be great.
Wasn't vulnerable to slashing. Please.
All right. Meanwhile, up on top of the overpass, the very familiar, essentially almost identical glaive is going to charge at Halwyn. You're going to see some steam pounding out of its out of its back. And it's going to swing. Okay. So, yeah. It does have advantage because it's done its overdrive. Ooh. Wow, that impressive crit, right? Great.
That one can't be crit anyways.
Also true, yep. So 12 plus the 16 will take piercing. But it also gets 2 of these attacks. So the first one's a 20?
That negatives. It's an 18 to hit me, correct?
Okay, cool. So they do also have a +4 damage bonus when she's in melee and on overdrive. So for the 3 attacks that landed, you'll take an additional 12. So in total, you'll be looking at 16 plus 12. So what's it? 28.
Yeah, done that one.
Plus another 13. And then plus 12 from the extra damage. I do need a... what's the thing here? Oh, never mind. You just get a bolt lodged in you. That's it.
I
Okay. But that is their turn. This one up here is just going to look down over the ledge and see that one of its buddies is in close range to another buddy. So it's going to shoot 3 of these with advantage. 1, 2, 3. So the first 2 hit.
He gets advantage. That's rude.
It's called pack tactics.
Pack tactic.
Rude.
Yeah. So that's 23 damage to Caesar. And then this one, all the way down the corridor, Halwyn, is going to give you the same special treatment. Because it's got a buddy right next to you. Oh. Well.
That's fucking it.
19. For chat's benefit,
How much damage am I taking?
at 19 piercing.
19 damage.
Yeah. Because you've got adamantine armor, right? So you don't take crits. And the last one missed, so just another 18. That will be it. Over to you, Cass.
Boy, okay. Cass is kind of gonna pull out some big guns, a spell she's never used before.
Ooh.
Level 7 even.
Oh, let's go! Fucking wild magic,
Mega
let's
heal.
go! You're gonna roll 100 on the wild magic, and we're gonna end the session early.
Right here. Hang on, in yellow, not blue. Get rid of that blue one in a second. I'm going to cast Conjure Celestial.
Oh my.
Let me post that.
We have another summon!
It's not technically a summon, it's an kind of like Moonbeam in a way.
It's like an ally. No? Not that one?
Excuse me. She is a professional summoner. I'm going to trust her when she says it's a summon.
This is my job.
Conjure a spirit from the upper planes, which manifests as a pillar of light in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyone in there can take healing light or searing light, which is 4d12 healing or 6d12 radiant damage.
God damn. All right.
You'll throw it up here.
All right. She can't see you.
Half as much on the successful. I can move it on my turn. It is concentration.
So I get a save. Sorry, was
Sorry.
that?
A dexterity save, DC 18. Unless it has advantage.
Nope.
Combat. You go back to. So it takes. Oh, my bonus action was going to be to pop my wings out too.
I assume so. Yeah.
And then, yeah, and then roll this.
Fucking
43
hell. Okay.
damage, and then Caesar will also get roll 39 healing,
Crazy.
God.
and then I
Damn.
will roll my d20 and fail.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah.
I got a wild magic, yay!
Okay, roll a d100. Let me know what you got.
25.
Hey.
I apologize for the casters back here with me.
Watch it drop concentration. Just cool.
This is. I know you hate me doing this, but this is amazing. You cast the spell, and Cassiel disappears. Not just goes invisible. She physically is no longer on this plane of existence.
Got banished.
Now I could put a pin in things there for today. How are we fixed? Because this is usual end time for you guys.
I'm fine.
I'm fine right now.
I like starting sessions with fights, so I'm biased.
Okay, I'm perfectly fine either way. I'm alright finishing now, or finishing it once the
I
fight's
kind of
done.
like the cliffhanger, honestly.
Alright,
I have another D&D game very soon.
then that's
There you go.
true. That's true. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we will put a pin in things there. Cassiel, I will let you know what you see when we come back next week.
Real quick, did the spell go off though? Do I
yeah.
heal?
Oh no,
still?
yeah, you still heal.
Yeah, okay.
Everything's
Alright, yeah,
still
cool.
fine. Yeah.
Does it stay there is the question.
In
What-
my book, Castiel is now sitting in a white room, sitting across from Chuck Norris.
What's the rules for
nothing.
concentration on spells? Do you have to still be able to see it?
You don't have to
know,
see
actually.
it, you have to be able to concentrate, and if she's banished, I believe that breaks concentration. But
Or you're on a
she's
completely
plain-
you're on a different plane of existence right now.
banished does that also. So you need to identify if it's a banished spell, she loses concentration. If it's plane shift, she can maintain concentration.
I mean, you're not
Because you are
incapacitated, so yeah,
Then
I think you
she
can keep it.
maintain.
Then she can hold it.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird. She could do it.
Okay.
So allies can stand in it, and at the end of their turn, they also get healing. So
Okay. Did you have a
No, I
chance to
don't.
explain that before you disappeared?
nope. But
It's the first time
out
I've
of
seen
character,
it.
if
User get better
It's fine.
and the thing.
It's fair enough,
out
right?
of character, you can throw enemies into it, and they'll take damage. So
That's fair. It's like a super moonbeam, right?
Oh, the
That's
spell
it.
stage. Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it's like a super moonbeam, sunbeam, if you would.
All right.
Except
So
not because Sunbeam exists and it's a line.
Yeah.
it's true.
I contemplated sunbeam because I have that spell too.
That's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for being here and playing. Thank you for everyone hanging out in the chat, as always. Very much appreciated. Please do the usual YouTube platitudes, like, share, subscribe where you think appropriate. And do feel free to drop us a comment below. We do read every single one. That's it for today. We will be back, I think, on Sunday. Because we don't have Friday game. Johnny,
Yes.
we have Sunday?
I will be back from the desert by then.
Okay,
yes.
cool. So we'll be back on Sunday for some more Routini, or The Lost World.
The desert.
Yep. Yeah, that's it for today. So until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers, guys. Enjoy the rest.